Yo! Chat! Wait. We're not live. Anyway. Today, which Overwatch characters do I think I could go all the way with? The tier list. I have all of the characters, including the brand new one on this list. So, we got that Cybussy. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna start with tanks, and I'm just gonna go in order of their brackets, like what role they do. I'm not gonna go into like flanker and shit because that's like way too much work. But I have them in order based upon their roles. So just out of order, first of all, Hammond and Jetpack Cat, automatic hell naws for me. Moving on. Yeah, I just honestly, I couldn't do it. I know I'm a big gunner, but I'm not that big a gunner. Ew, no. But Daddy Ramatra, on the other hand, I don't know. I feel like he's a sensual kind of guy, and he would give me that casual sex. Like he'd want to make sure that I'm feeling the pleasure for sure. And then, but you know, honestly, I might put him in full-time sex because he can pop his arm ability and pick me up with his fat fucking arms and just go to town on me right there. So that's why I think we're gonna bump him up to full-time sex. Now, Junker Queen from the land down under. See, I'm not sure if I'd let her hit. Although she's a muscle mommy, she's from Junkertown, the queen of Junkertown, which means she's probably pretty nasty. I feel like she has pubes the size of jump ropes. So, honestly, I think we might have to put her in oral only. Now, Zarya, I would let peg me any night, any day. With her big, fat, meaty beam at 100% charge, she could bubble me all she wants. Now, Sigma, with his fucking dementia having ass, I feel like I'm gonna put him in one night stand just because he has those really fucking good dogs. Like them motherfuckers are bareback, always hanging out. Toesies. Maga, I feel like isn't even a question. He could dominate me. Domina. Domina. Automatic full-time sex. Now, Horse, I don't know. I feel like she'd let me ride. But honestly, probably just friends with benefits. Although she could put in some pretty cool work with that spear of hers. Winston, automatic S tier. Automatic. Love Winston. Reinhardt, the fattest cock in the world, and he could hammer down on me any day. Now, Doomfist, after watching him get bitch slapped by, what's her name, Lalupa, watching him get bitch slapped knocked him down a couple points, and honestly, I don't think I'd let him stretch me out. He'd probably be like a one-night stand kind of guy. Now, Diva, do I get to screw her in the mech? If so, S tier. Roadhog, gotta give Bubba an S tier. We love Bubba. Hazard, we can put his ugly ass in hell nah. I mean, look at his face. Look at it. Like really look at it. I don't think you're looking hard enough. Look at it. Alright, anyway. Oh, I don't remember her name, but the new girl. You know she's into that pain from her trailer. And so am I. I would let her torture me in bed. Automatic S tier. Now, Genji. Genji. I don't think I would let Genji hit like that. I feel like it'd be some very casual sex. Because he's gonna try and hit me with that fucking Yuji no Keo Cutest shit. And I'm just not gonna have it. Like, it'd be cool for his dragons to crawl up my ass, but like, I don't need that. Now Aran, she can light up my world with her flame fans. But other than that, she doesn't got much going for her. Except that I feel like we'd be cracking and she'd run out of energy and then she'd just pop her revive and then we'd go for round 2. So, just for that, I'm gonna put her in the casual sex tier. Now, Ash. We could have Bob holding me up while doing it. So for that, she gets an automatic S tier. Assuming you're okay with the Bob threesome. Now, Tracer. I feel like her blinking in and out of me at maximum velocity is gonna feel amazing. But I think it's gonna be more on the casual side due to her personality. Now, Sombra, I would only let her suck me. I would never put it in. But I feel like we'd be good friends. And I feel like May would try to freeze my parts. So that way they were extra stiff and it wouldn't work. So that's why we're going to put her in the one night stand tier, because I think I could do it for one night. Now, Sierra. I don't know what we're doing with her. Because, like, I feel like it'd be really casual, but I don't know her as a character. So it'd probably be a hit it and quit it situation. Now, Bastion with his metal rod. I feel like Torbjorn built him perfectly with the most exquisite rod. And honestly, with some lube, I'd let him pipe me. But he's a gentle creature, so I feel like it would be very casual. Now, Farah, I feel like she doesn't keep up very good hygiene since she's in the Air Force. And honestly, I'd let her suck it, but that's about it. She has a nice face. Now, Widow, I would let hit, but she seems like the kinky type. But I also feel like I wouldn't want to hear her complaining about her dead husband, so we would probably just be more friends with benefits. Now Junkrat, he's going to go crazy style with me. He's going to absolutely peg the fuck out of me. And he's going to be laughing the whole time. But I feel like I would get tired of his crazy, so I'd have to put him in friends with benefits. Now Hanzo, on the contrary to Genji, he gets 2 dragons swirling in me at the same time. So I feel like that puts him a tier above Genji. And I feel like Hanzo is more well kept than Genji in the down there department. Now Freya, I don't know what we do with her. I think she'd be more of a friends with benefits, but she's into bondage because of her ult. So I'm going to put her in the casual sex tier. Now Sojourn with her cybernetic enhancements could peg me any day. And Cass is just automatic up there with he has the greatest dick. Now Emery, I don't know with his robotic schmeat what he would do to me. Now obviously he could send himself into overdrive and be hitting it crazy style. But I don't know. I think I'm going to put him in the friends with benefits tier just because of his cybernetic enhancements, and I'm not too sure on his character. Now Soldier, we gotta love ourselves some Rule 34 of Soldier. But I feel like he's more of the classy gentleman. And he would buy me dinner first. Which means it'd be casual sex. Now Torbjorn is a little different. I feel like he would be trying to make love to me and start moaning his turret's name. And that would put me out of it for the rest of it. So I don't think I would be messing with Torbjorn. Now Lelupa, I don't remember her actual name, the big sword girl. Now she could pin me down and peg me. I would love that. And with her vengeful spirit, I feel like it's going to be the most delectable of back shots. Now Echo, she's kind of like a Ditto, because she can be anything I want her to be. So I feel like that gives her an automatic S tier. And Reaper is the same as Soldier, except I feel like he would be a bit more kinky. And Venture, I would only do for a one night stand. She's too vanilla. You know. Same with Sim. I feel like she would be too vanilla. Though, if we did it through her teleporter, I feel like we could do some more often. Now Moira, I'd be worried that she's trying to make my parts less effective, like she's using me for a science experiment. So I feel like she would be a one night stand. Now Kiri, I feel like is also vanilla, but she can activate her Kasune Rush to absolutely lay the back shots on anyone she comes into contact with. So she's going in the casual sex tier. Now Lucio 100% is speed boosting on my ass. He is 100% speed in my ass. Brig, I feel like we could get into some CNC, and she could get into some torture with Dominatrix because of her whip. So she's going straight into the top. Same with Mizuki. I feel like he could get crazy with his ultimate and his chain ability, making him way better for bondage. Anna, we would probably be friends with benefits. Only because I think she's a bit too casual for me. Zen would let me dangle his balls in my mouth while he's railing me, but he would be gentle about it. Now Wu Yang is going to use his water bending staff to get himself hard again after he nuts. So therefore, we could go multiple rounds, which I feel like puts him in an automatic higher tier. And Juno has that floaty, so if she wanted me to peg her, she could just turn on her float boots and just bounce with absolute ease and precision. And Mercy, I feel like she's going to damage boost her double gassed up cock and rail the fuck out of me, and then if she hurts me, she's going to heal boost me to heal it and then go for round 3. Now Lifeweaver, he could absolutely go to town on me, no question. Alari, I feel like we're getting her pylon into play as like a nice warm vibrator. And honestly, that puts her up a few tiers. And Bap. I feel like with Bap, he's going to be more of a casual guy that's going to take me on a date. But he has that BBC, so it puts him up there a little bit. But yeah, this is my final tier list. Now, obviously, we're not all going to agree on the characters, but I think I made some alright selections. So I will see you guys in the next video.